Namibia is a country located in southern Africa, bordered by Angola, Botswana, South Africa, and the Atlantic Ocean. Its diverse landscape includes deserts like the Namib and Kalahari, vast savannas, and mountain ranges. One of the driest and least densely populated countries in the world, Namibia is a place where nature dominates the horizon, creating breathtaking views. The Himba people, an indigenous tribe, live in the remote northern region of Namibia, primarily in the Kunene area, near the Angolan border. The Himba people are a semi-nomadic, pastoral tribe known for their resilience in one of the most challenging climates on Earth. They are part of the larger Herero ethnic group and have maintained their traditional way of life for centuries. The Himba people are recognizable for their distinctive clothing, or lack thereof, which reflects both practicality and cultural identity. This will provide an overview of their daily lives and the importance of preserving their heritage. Himba women hold a central role in their society, responsible for many aspects of community life, including childcare, building homes, milking cows, and tending to household tasks. These women are the custodians of many of the tribe's cultural practices and traditions, passing them down to future generations. The way they dress and present themselves is not just practical but deeply symbolic of their connection to the tribe's customs and way of life. One of the most striking features of the Himba is their minimal clothing, especially among women. The primary reason for this is the extreme heat and dry climate of the Kunene region, where temperatures can soar during the day. In such a harsh environment, minimal clothing is practical as it allows the body to remain cool. For the Himba, clothing serves a functional role, with most women wearing a simple goatskin skirt, while leaving the upper body uncovered to stay comfortable in the heat. Instead of relying on clothing for protection, Himba women use a mixture of butterfat, ochre, and herbs, which they apply to their skin daily. This paste, known as ochre, gives their skin a striking reddish hue, which is both a beauty standard and a protective measure. The ochre mixture helps shield their skin from the sun, insect bites, and the dry desert air. The red color is also symbolic of the earth and blood, representing life and fertility. In Himba culture, hair plays an important role in indicating a person's status, age, and stage of life. Women spend hours braiding their hair, often incorporating extensions made from animal hair or plant fibers. The same red ochre paste applied to their skin is used to coat the hair, giving it a distinct red color. Hairstyles also change according to significant life events, such as marriage or childbirth, and serve as a visual symbol of a woman's identity within the tribe. While Himba women may wear minimal clothing, they adorn themselves with elaborate jewelry made from shells, iron, copper, and beads. Necklaces, bracelets, and anklets are not only decorative but carry deep cultural significance. For example, a woman's necklace often indicates her social status, while anklets serve to protect her legs from snake bites. These adornments are a key part of their identity and are worn with pride. Himba men are primarily responsible for herding cattle, which is the tribe's main source of wealth and sustenance. Cattle are central to the Himba way of life, providing milk, meat, and materials for clothing and tools. Men may also engage in trade with neighboring tribes, exchanging cattle for goods. The division of labor between men and women is clear, with each gender playing vital roles in the community's survival. The Himba have a profound connection to the land they inhabit. Living in harmony with the harsh desert environment, they have developed survival techniques passed down through generations. Their knowledge of the land, water sources, and animal behavior allows them to thrive in one of the world's most challenging climates. This deep connection to nature is reflected in their customs, ceremonies, and way of dress. Life in a Himba village is communal and revolves around the care of livestock. Each village is made up of several families, with homes constructed from mud, wood, and animal dung. The day begins early, with women milking the cows and tending to household tasks, while men head out to graze the cattle. Despite the simplicity of their lives, the Himba have a strong sense of community and social cohesion. Marriage is an important institution in Himba culture, often arranged by families. Women are typically married at a young age and move to live with their husband's family. Polygamy is common, with men often having multiple wives, but women are valued for their role in maintaining the household and raising children. Marriages are celebrated with elaborate ceremonies that include traditional dances, feasts, and blessings from the village elders. Fertility is highly valued in Himba culture, and large families are considered a sign of wealth and prosperity. Women often give birth at home with the help of other women in the village. The process of childbirth is viewed as a natural part of life, and the Himba have many customs surrounding pregnancy and childbirth, including rituals to ensure the health and well-being of the mother and child. The Himba diet is primarily based on the resources available in their harsh environment. Milk from cattle is a staple, often consumed fresh or fermented. Meat is eaten on special occasions or during ceremonies, while wild plants and herbs are gathered to supplement their diet. The Himba are experts in surviving with limited resources, and their diet reflects their resourcefulness. Himba homes, known as kraal, are built using materials readily available in the environment, such as mud, wood, and cow dung. These simple yet functional homes provide shelter from the intense heat and cold of the desert. The design of the village is centered around the cattle enclosure, reflecting the importance of livestock to the Himba's way of life. The Himba people practice ancestor worship, believing that the spirits of their ancestors guide and protect them. Fire is a central part of their spiritual practice, with the holy fire kept burning in each village to honor their ancestors. The fire is tended by the head of the family and is used during important ceremonies to communicate with the spiritual world. Ceremonies and rituals are an integral part of Himba life, marking important events such as births, marriages, and deaths. These ceremonies are often elaborate, involving music, dance, and the use of sacred objects. The rituals are led by village elders, who are considered the custodians of the tribe's spiritual knowledge and traditions. Elders hold a respected position in Himba society, serving as advisors and leaders within the community. They are responsible for maintaining the tribe's cultural practices and passing down knowledge to younger generations. Their wisdom is sought in times of conflict, and they play a key role in decision-making processes within the village. Music and dance are central to Himba culture, used to express joy, sorrow, and spiritual devotion. Traditional instruments, such as drums and rattles, accompany their songs, which often tell stories of their ancestors, daily life, and the natural world. Dance is a communal activity, with both men and women participating during celebrations and rituals. Himba women are skilled artisans, creating beautiful beadwork, jewelry, and pottery. These crafts are not only decorative but also serve practical purposes in their daily lives. The process of making these items is passed down through generations, with each piece reflecting the creativity and cultural pride of the Himba people. As Namibia becomes more modernized, the Himba face challenges in maintaining the traditional way of life. Encroaching development, tourism, and changes in government policies have created pressures on their communities. Despite these challenges, the Himba remain resilient, striving to preserve their cultural identity while adapting to a changing world. Himba women are the backbone of their culture, responsible for passing down traditions and maintaining the tribe's way of life. From their role in ceremonies to their daily tasks, women ensure that the Himba's cultural practices are preserved for future generations. Their commitment to their heritage is evident in everything they do, from their hairstyles and adornments to their participation in rituals. The Himba share their region with other indigenous groups, including the Herero and Zemba. While there have been historical conflicts over resources such as water and grazing land, the Himba maintain a relatively peaceful relationship with their neighbors. Trade and intermarriage between tribes are common, fostering a sense of unity despite cultural differences. Living in one of the driest and most unforgiving environments in the world, the Himba have developed remarkable survival skills. Their ability to find water, manage livestock, and navigate the desert has allowed them to thrive where others might struggle. This resilience is a testament to their deep knowledge of the land and their strong sense of community. Tourism has become a significant source of income for the Himba, but it also presents challenges. While some Himba villages have embraced tourism, allowing visitors to learn about their culture, others are wary of the impact it may have on their traditions. Striking a balance between sharing their way of life with outsiders and preserving the cultural integrity is an ongoing challenge. The Himba have a unique relationship with the Namibian government, as their semi-nomadic lifestyle often conflicts with modern policies on land use and development. The government has made efforts to protect the Himba's way of life, but tensions remain over issues such as access to resources and cultural preservation. Cattle are the lifeblood of the Himba people, serving as a source of food, wealth, and status. A family's wealth is often measured by the size of their cattle herd, and livestock is used in important ceremonies such as marriages and funerals. The care and management of cattle are central to the Himba's way of life, and men take great pride in their role as herdsmen. The Himba rely on traditional healing practices to treat illnesses, using herbs, plants, and spiritual rituals. Healers, often women, play an important role in the community, using their knowledge of the natural world to cure ailments. These practices are deeply tied to their spiritual beliefs and connection to the land. As Namibia continues to modernize, the Himba face both opportunities and challenges. While some young Himba are embracing education and modern jobs, others are committed to preserving the traditional way of life. The future of the Himba will depend on their ability to adapt to a changing world while maintaining their cultural identity. The Himba people of Namibia offer a unique glimpse into a way of life that has remained largely unchanged for centuries. Their minimal clothing, adorned with symbolic red ochre, reflects their deep connection to their environment, while their customs and traditions tell the story of a resilient and proud people. From their beautiful hairstyles to their intricate jewelry, every aspect of Himba culture is rich with meaning and history. If you want to experience the beauty and culture of the Himba people for yourself, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more fascinating insights into indigenous cultures around the world. Join us as we continue to uncover the untold stories of remarkable people like the Himba, who maintain their traditions in a rapidly changing world. Don't miss out, subscribe now.